What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard Gaming and Reactions. Yes, we've got the follow-up. I was kind of wanting to do this live, but kids don't always kind of cooperate with you, so we're going to be doing this way. The first one we're going to try from that lovely box from Mr. Neil is the Asda Smart Price. Now it's 40 tea bags. There's the bag again. Let's go ahead and put this out. Oh my, that's a small little tea bag. I hope this is going to at least be halfway decent. Don't look like you're going to get a whole, almost looks like it goes straight to the bag. Oh, good Lord. Got everything I need on the table. I got some milk. I got my sugar. Proper spoon this go round. Even got some Stroop waffles. I know, not a Dunkin' biscuit. Working on that. You see right here. Somewhat halfway decent looking. Okay, let's just a little bit of a stir around. Dunk it a little bit. Come on, steep. In that lovely brown color. Alright, so we're going ahead and dunk it a few more times. It's getting darker. It's getting darker. Alright, let's squeeze it against the side real quick. We'll go ahead and pick this up. I'm going to put it in an unused coffee cup. Alright. Now, go ahead and get ourselves a teaspoon. About like that. And we'll do just a little bit more. About like that. I find too much more than that. It gets a little bit too sweet for my liking. So we'll do that. Alright. Now, add a little bit of milk to it. Oh, that's watery. That's like real watery. I'm going to say this after I clean my mustache out a little bit. I could see where 2 would be, maybe even 3 might be needed with this. You get more of the sugar and the milk than you get of any tea flavor, hands down. That, or I could see where maybe having one of these might be a little bit prudent. Just right off the rip, take and set it, let it go for a little bit. Like, that's weak, just off of one bag. I'm dump that bad boy in there, see if we can't get some more flavor in it. Yeah, the price they cost, what, like 54 cents or whatever? Like, you're on a tight budget and everything like that. One or two of them. I still, I'm inclined to believe that maybe two of them even will be a little bit weak, be a little bit on the weak side. Because I'm not getting any tea flavor whatsoever. I'm getting sugar. I only use a spoonful and like not even a half. So, and then just a dash of milk. So, yeah, I have a feeling this would be 2 or 3 tea bags for full effect. All right, so next up, we're going to try Tetley. We're going to try these right here, the Tetley, the original. Again, with the small little bags. All right, so we're going to drop that down in there. Open that up. Oh, crap. Instantly much browner than the other one. Like, the tea color comes through almost instantly with this, so that's big improvement over the last one. Let this sit for a minute. I have to say the other ones, with at 54 cents for 40 bags. I mean, that's very budget wise, budget conscious. So I mean, like I said, I have a feeling that it would take 2 or 3 tea bags to get a comparable like strength tea, because that was very watery in the mouth. Like it had like, yeah. And I do with it the same way I do the rest of them. Like I'll let it sit for a minute, or I'll let it sit for about 2 or 3 minutes. I take the tea bag out. I'll take and put one in like a quarter spoon of sugar, just because I don't want to over sweeten it. And then I put a dash of milk in it, and I get more of that tea, the actual tea flavor itself. And I like the actual tea flavor itself. Um, even taking and squeezing the tea bag a little bit on the side, like I enjoy some of the astringents that are released. It gives, to me, it kind of gives a full effect on the tea itself. So here we go. More of the sugar. That's it, about the same as last time. Sugar right in. Same amount. I mean, so do that. Take and do a bit more of the milk. That way it's not overdone. Oh yeah, much better looking. Same amount of milk. I mean, it's much better looking. I mean, you can. The other one looked like dirty dishwater, and I put about the same amount of milk in already. Much better. Enjoying this color, the way this is turning out so far. Much. It looks to be much better quality. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You get the tea straight off. Oh man. Much better. Much better. Get the actual flavor of the tea. Got to have the tea, man. It's tea that we're drinking here. You got to have that. And I like to taste the tea. And then a hint of the sweetness, but a little bit of like creaminess all the way through. That's about the best one I'd expect. It's not really creaminess, it's just a smoothness all the way through. And it gives it it's got a mouthfeel to it. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a nice, nice, good, clean mouthfeel all the way through without being overly wet. Uh, it's like the difference between having a good IPA or a good stout and a watered down porter or a Bud Light. It's the best way I know to tell it. I'm going to go ahead and dump this in there. Just because I know. Straight waffle, you're both, I know, you're supposed to set it on top. I've done that for a minute or so. Just chill. What honey better than a caramel? Just saying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Much, much better. Like, scale of 1 to 10, the first one was a 3. This is a solid, like, 6. Like, this is, I could deal with this. I would enjoy this. I am enjoying this. What am I saying? And just because it was within reach, first, doing the Cornish tea now. Smuggler's brew. Alright. Ew, it's even. The inside of it's even. Seems to be, yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Yes, we still have steam. This one smells slightly different. Slightly stronger. It is definitely dark quicker. I have to say that. Like, really dark quicker. My. Interesting development we have here. Man, that smells awesome. Dog barking outside. Man, that smells really good. I almost want to try that without anything in it. Oh man, you almost don't need anything with this. Like, that is fantastic. Well, I'm afraid to put anything in it. I'm just being honest. I'm really afraid to put anything in it. I don't want to ruin the taste of this. That is splendid just the way it is. It's absolutely fantastic. Man, you get that nice strong tea taste up front, a bit of astringency in the back, but it's never overpowering. Like, whoa, man, that is really good. But for posterity's sake, right? For posterity's sake, we're going to do this. So, here we go. One, about like the rest. A little less than half, right? I have a feeling I'm about to ruin the taste of this. Or like just make myself mad because it's not going to ruin the taste, but it's going to take down. It's so like mild. It's so good. Oh my God. I'm going to start drinking the rest of them like that. Just test and see. But it smells better than the first two did. Like, just right off the rip, it smells so good. It's not, Tetley didn't smell bad at all. But that smells so good. Oh, man. I have a feeling this is going to be a good one either way you look at it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe half a spoon of sugar and just a dash of milk, if anything. Well, you still get the tea flavor, but it's not as strong. It's a little bit more muted. God, that is so good. That is fan-frickin-tastic. That is phenomenal. Like, that's really, really good. Oh, man. So good. So far, out of the two we've tried, I absolutely adore this one. The taste on this, just without anything, is fantastic. I think it does it a disservice adding anything to it, in my opinion. But it's still it's so good, even with stuff in it, with a little bit of a muted flavor to it for the tea. It's just, oh my God. Oh man, that is so good. That is so very good. We're gonna do the PG tips. Ugh. That out. Come on. Get it open. All this. Feel like I'm inspecting a bag of weed here almost. All right, is it the right? Yeah, it's got what I want in it. All right. Nice soft brown color to it. Like the rest of them, this one don't seem to be floating though. But it is steeping quite nicely. Taking so now I'm like, my dog was barking, now the cat's in there talking. These animals, I swear. You would think we lived in a barn. It smells about like the Tetley did. Still stronger than the asda, that's for sure. Yeah, it's those two. You can smell the tea. It's got a nice aroma. That smuggler's brew was stronger, but also I can't explain it. It's just such a good smell. I do have to say this. It's not quite getting as dark as might like. Let it sit for another minute or two. No, it is getting dark. It's just wait for it. Wait for it. You're trying too fast. So, all right. Do the squeeze. All right, let's get this thing. There. Finished product. at least after steeping and stuff. You can get the tea flavor. Bit of the tannins, the acridness. I say acrid. A bit of the tannins hit just kind of up under in this area. It's not on the sides like you get with some things. It's not as strong. Should have done that with a Tetley, but it's not as strong as what Smuggler's brew is. I'm gonna have to go refill my sugar here shortly. Have to do this one as one. I think I can do just a little bit more than one. Now to the to the milk. Go to the milk. Still get that lovely, lovely light beige color. That's about right. That's about right. It's just I don't want much more beige than that, but it still. I have a feeling I'm adding too much milk to it. Just got a feeling. I got a feeling. Anyways, enough silliness. I'm actually kind of disappointed. And here's the reason why. It's got a good tea flavor to it, but it's weak. It's not as weak as the asda, but it is weaker. It's not as strong as the Tetley, but it's not unpleasant whatsoever. But I get more of the sugar even using less of it with the PG tips. So that's kind of odd to me. I say odd. I mean, I guess just the fact that it didn't quite it took a little bit longer to get to the color that I like before I start really getting it dunking the bag itself up and down a little bit. Try to take and get the steeping process really going a little bit. It's good. It's good. It's just it's a little bit weak. 3 out of 10 for the first one. 6 out of 10 for the Tetley. This would be like a 5 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10. It's good, it's drinkable, pleasant. It's not really to write home about. I can see why it'd be drank every day though, because it is very nice. You still, you know what I'm saying. You're not losing anything. This is just because I've got all the stuff to try. So woohoo! Here I am trying it. So it kind of falls short of the Tetley, and it definitely falls short of the Smuggler's brew. But it's definitely better than asda by a long shot. I think used tea bags rebrewed in some boiling water would be better than the asda. As drinkable, but you're gonna have to take and add another tea bag than what you think, than what you normally would, I think, for the same effect. Which would make it a worse value for your money. So 5 out of 10 on the PG tips. It's good. It's drinkable. It's nothing to write home about. It's a little bit weaker than the Tetley. Stronger than the asda. Alright, so let's go around. We got the typhoo. There we go. Yep. Alright, there we go. That's better. Got the typhoo. Ooh, 100 tea bags. I'm definitely going to have enough tea to last me for a hot minute. Definitely for sure. 100 in this one, 40 in that one, 40 in that one, 40 in that one, 160 in that one. I think it's like 40 in the Cornish one. Yep, 40 in the Cornish, 50 in the the royal one. So, oh crap, open it up too big. All right. So, other than the Yorkshire Gold, which if I wish I had on me, all I've got is the English breakfast tea. But I'll tell you right now, the Smuggler's was better, and the Tetley is close. The Tetley's pretty good. We might be putting on another pot here shortly. So this one automatically nice starts browning up. Now I say this and it stays kind of that, let it sit for another minute. Some of them start getting darker quicker. This one, gradual, it seems. They can do the little dunking method where you kind of dunk it down. As it starts floating back up, you just kind of dunk it down there against the bottom. Get back down there. Drown. Drown, dang you. Drown. Alright, so yeah, now this one's it's finally getting to that, close to that brown color. That very dark, almost black, yeah, pretty much black color. I'll say brown. Pretty much black color. It's getting there. Not as black, though. This one looks like it's going to have a watery consistency. But it's a wet drink. I know. That's besides the point. Dang it. Forgot to drink it without anything in there. Why'd y'all let me forget? I get more sugar and like a more sweet note on the sniffer than what I get of a tea note. Still get the tea coming through. Okay, so that's nice. Now the tea that's coming through, that's nice actually. That's really quite nice. It's, in my opinion, it's better than the PG tip in flavor. It's not quite as good as the Tetley or the Smuggler, but it's definitely better than the asda. So it's got more tea flavor. My problem, it's still though, it's still, even with everything, it's got a little bit too much of a wet mouthfeel. It doesn't have kind of that same oomph after everything's added to it. It is a tad bit more sweet. It's not as sweet as what the asda was, or even the PG tips, but the tea flavor comes through more pronounced than what it did with the PG tips and the asda in my flavor, or in my opinion, in my flavor. Now we're doing the Brooke Bond tea. This is everyday blend. Now on the typhoo, I give it a 6 out of 10, kind of like with the Tetley. I don't think the tea flavor is a little bit muted on it, but it's good. It's better than what I thought it might taste like when I was smelling it. So this is automatically getting to like a nice rich dark color. Oh wow, that's almost orange in color, like an orangish brown. That got super dark, super quick. Oh man, that smells nice. That smells really good. Like that's a different color though. That's like that doesn't. It's not getting the same like black color that the rest of them get. That's wow. That's almost like a really dark brownish color. Just only so far it'll go. So yeah, that's definitely. So now it's pulling in some of the black. Now it's pulling in a blacker color. Now it's pulling in a very dark brown, very. It's almost orangish brown to begin with. That's a first. All right. So all right, before we do that, let's do this. Bit more acrid. Bit more, bit more astringency to it. It's got a nice flavor though. The tea flavor on it's nice. The bitterness immediately follows the taste of tea, followed by the astringency that hits the sides and up underneath part of your tongue. It's not bad by itself though, but definitely need something to mute that a little bit. So there we go. Sugar. There we go. Some more sugar. Now I'll take this. Wee bit of milk. Beautiful color to it. Isn't that beautiful, beautiful brown? That astringency lingers on the back side of that, the under back side of your tongue too. Like just before it hits where your gullet's at, that astringency kind of sits there for a sec after you've swallowed, if you don't put anything into it. Very nice smell. Still get the lovely, lovely hint of the lovely hit of the tea, followed by sweetness. That's nice. That's that's a good cup of tea. That's really really nice. That's a good 7.5 right there, easy. That's oh yeah, I could drink that all day. Which all day blend, self-explanatory, duh. Anyways, I could definitely drink this all day long. Like this is really really good. Oh man, that is just absolutely for an everyday tea. That'd be fantastic. Um, Not as good as a smuggler's blend, but man, is it close. That is really really good tea. That is really good because you get the tea all the way through, and then the tea like hits up front, and then it's like tea flavor with sweetness and that creaminess of the milk, and just that nice full mouth flavor that you feel that you get all the way through. That's lovely. That's beautiful, beautiful. That's just I don't know other word for it like that. I'm really digging on that. Like, and it's not far away from the taste of that smuggler, that smuggler's blend. That is insane how good that is. Last but not least, we've got the Royal Blend. We got this Purdy tin, Buckingham Palace on it, at least written at the top. Beautiful artwork. Just, I love the packaging on this. So, and this one is a blend of Kenyan, Indian, and Ceylon teas. And my understanding is, well, I got told that Ceylon is what is now what, Myanmar. So, there we go. Put it in there. Top back on. Definitely be reusing that once I'm done with all those. Starts to quickly come to a nice brown color. Now it's not. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not even like, it's still just it's not even like a fully brown color, and the smell on that is absolutely outstanding. That smells delicious. Oh my God. That smells fantastic. That smells beautiful. That smells lovely. It's the packaging. It's the subversive. You know. Oh no, that smell. Because this didn't smell like that. This didn't smell like that. That good Brooke Bond tea didn't smell like that. The smugglers, as good as it smelled, didn't smell like that at all. That's definitely man, you ain't. Oh wow, this steeps up very nicely too. And I'm not even done my regular. Oh my God. So. It's got almost a, man. It's got a strong but subtle smell to it. Like, I can't explain it. Like, it's got a strong, like that strong, like black tea smell, but it's got like other stuff that's layered, like other, like it's got that. I don't know how they selected this to make this blend. God, on the nose, this smells awesome. Not even gonna lie. Smugglers smelled amazing on the nose. This smells better, and even the Brooke Bond smelled good. You got the nice tea smell to it, but this right here, hands down, just smells amazing. Already, like I ain't even done my normal routine with this, so like this is, wow. Of course, and again, as much as it costs, you would hope that you're gonna get your money's worth. Something tells me that you will. It's like almost a cross between like a coffee and a tea smell to it, but almost with almost like some citrusy and like herbaceous type smells to it too. But it smells just fantastic. It's got an Earl Grey quality to it, but it's understated. Like it's got like some of that just lingering down at the depths as it hits up underneath your tongue. That's kind of like the type of almost flavor I'm getting just from but it's like so absolutely subtle. Like this is so just, you get that, like I said, it's got an herbaceousness to it, but you also get that nice kick of tea right there at the front. It's, man. So we're gonna see how much, a little bit of sugar and then maybe a little bit of milk messes this up. It's getting, it's got a Earl Grey type subtlety to it on the back end as it's going down the gullet, and it's not like in the taste itself, but that little bit of aftertaste on the after it's gone down, but it's subtle. You ain't got enough tea in there. You done drank most of it. I know, I'm sorry. My bad, I'm not very smart sometimes. Alright, so I did a little bit of looking real quick, and apparently Royal Tea, the Royal Blend is an Earl Grey, but Jesus Christ, this is better than the Earl Grey that is made by Twinings. Like, hands freaking down. It's more it's more subdued and more nuanced in the flavor. Like hands down. Like ooh, I added that sugar and it brought out the honey. Like it's regular Earl Grey, in my opinion, tastes like lavender dishwater. It just, ugh. I don't care what you add to it. I've tried it. Um, yeah, it's just, maybe I need to add some lemon to it. Who knows? I've heard you add some lemon to it, and it spruces it up. Tastes better. This I could drink like at night or in the morning, just as a or if I'm gonna have a like chill day, like this right here is like the what you want to sip on, like just because it'll put you in just that mood, in my opinion. Like it smells so fantastic. Like I said, I was picking up like, and it's just on the back end that was like, wait a minute, so something got to eat in the brain there, like, ooh, that's too much like some Earl Grey, because that's exactly what it tastes like. It's Earl Grey, but it's only on the back end because that front end is so good. It's Earl Grey, but man, that's the best Earl. This will probably, it'll take me a bit to go through this, but it's going to be well enjoyed when I do, because the flavor on this, like I said, just an easygoing Sunday or something like that, just a chill day. Like if I need a little bit of just woo-saw time, that's the tea to do it with, hands down. Everyday tea, I'm gonna be honest with you, I give this one an 8, and I give this one a 7.5. But really, there's not a whole lot of difference in these. This right here, so I don't know how much this cost. So I don't know how much this many of these would cost. I have a feeling this might cost a wee bit more in this kind of size. But as like a something to get your, something to take and buy that's if, you know maybe like 60 bags a week or something like that. Like this right here is just, it's top notch. It's really really good, strong yet subtle. It's really not this though. This is an everyday. I can see the reason why it's called everyday blend. You want to start off with the English, with the breakfast blend type tea, and then move to this, or you just drink this straight up from the jump all day long. Now after that, I have to say that the Tetley and the typhoo, they're close. The Tetley I took and give a 6. I think typhoo about the same, about a 6. Um, PG tips 5. Like they're all right. They're not to write home about, but they're all right. They're pretty good. Um, the asda though, like that's definitely there's a difference. You'd have to use 2, maybe 3 tea bags to get the same potency for 1 cup, just hands down. And it's not hard to tell. This I'm gonna definitely like. This could be like my nighttime tea from now on. Like about an hour before bed, 30 minutes before bed, have a cup of have a cup of this. It's a wrap, son. That's a wrap. Yeah, this definitely as a specialty, but like my favorite out of all of it. And it's really close. That Cornish tea blend and that Brooke Bond tea were so good. Like they were so good. But the corn that smuggler's brew. This one right here just a tad bit better in my opinion. Just a teeny tiny bit better. You don't need nothing in it at all. Um, so yeah, there you have it. Thank you so very much. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.